To consistently pull in viewers, your videos need to look exactly like this: high resolution, dynamic motion, and perfectly synced to an engaging script. Traditionally, producing 50 distinct high-quality scenes like these requires hours of searching for stock footage, writing individual prompts, and manually downloading clips. Today, we are going to build a system that completes that entire process in under 10 minutes of actual human effort. We will achieve this by entirely removing you from the manual labor. The pipeline we are building will write the script, batch download 50 custom-generated video clips automatically, and instantly snap them into perfect synchronization on an editing timeline. This diagram outlines the 4 specific tools required for our factory line. We start with a custom GPT to write the script, moving into Google's Veo Flow, their advanced AI video generation interface. We then attach the Veo Auto Generator Chrome extension to automate the downloads, and finally process everything through Vru, an AI-powered editing software built specifically for text-based video assembly. By mastering this specific chain of tools, you stop functioning as a manual editor and start operating as a high-volume producer. You make the creative decisions. The software handles the heavy lifting. Step 1 is establishing the brain of the operation. You will instruct your custom GPT to act as your lead planner, scriptwriter, and prompt engineer all at once. This graphic shows the exact output format you must demand from your GPT. It is a strict 3-column table. The first column tracks the scene number, the second contains the Japanese spoken subtitle, and the third holds the English prompt that Veo will use to generate the video. In that middle column, tell the GPT to cap every subtitle strictly between 15 and 20 characters. This exact length ensures the audio pacing remains rapid and engaging, which is crucial for retaining attention on short-form platforms. For the third column, instruct the GPT to inject a global visual keyword into every single English prompt. To ensure a cohesive look, the AI must explicitly request that same style, lighting, or character in every single row. This rigid table structure ensures the output remains machine-readable. By standardizing the data from the start, the rest of the automation pipeline can ingest your script and footage without any manual formatting or error correction. Now we move to Google Veo Flow to generate the actual footage. First, ensure your Google account interface is set to English. If it isn't, simply add $HL=EN to the end of the URL to force the English UI. Open the Veo Auto Generator extension panel. Copy the entire column of 50 English prompts directly from your GPT table and paste them straight into the extension's text box. Looking at this control panel, we must set our batch parameters. Select your required video orientation, like 9:16 for shorts, and most importantly, verify that the auto download checkbox is active. Next, set the generation delay to somewhere between 20 and 30 seconds. This is a critical safety measure. Generating too many prompts at once will trigger Google's rate limits and halt your batch. This delay paces the requests perfectly to stay under the limit. If your browser runs low on memory and the extension pauses midway, do not panic. Simply refresh the tab, find the prompt where it stopped, and restart the batch from that exact line. Over the next hour, the system will systematically feed each prompt to Veo, render the video, and deposit 50 separate MP4 files directly into your local download folder. You just replaced over an hour of tedious clicking, waiting for renders, and manually saving files with a single click. Step 3 is assembly. Open Vru, select Start Anew with video files, and highlight all 50 of your downloaded MP4s. Import them all at exactly the same time. Go back to your GPT output. Copy the entire column of 50 Japanese subtitles. In Vru, open the Text Editor tab and paste that entire block of text directly into the window. This diagram illustrates exactly what Vru does next. Because your video files were automatically numbered sequentially by the extension, the software logically maps line 1 of your text to video 1, line 2 to video 2, all the way down. Vru will automatically generate the AI voiceover based on your text. Watch the timeline. The software physically stretches or shrinks your video clips to match the exact duration of the generated audio waveform, removing any awkward silences. Finally, select all clips on your timeline, open the AI voice menu, and choose a unified character voice to narrate the entire project smoothly. Your 50 distinct scenes are now completely edited. This instant structural alignment bypasses the traditional process of dragging and manually cutting clips on a timeline. The video is built, but it still needs a cover. For the thumbnail, look at the very first scene of your video. Take the visual prompt from that opening hook, the most striking image of your script, and reuse it. Open RuFlow's Nano Banana 2 mode. Nano Banana 2 is a specialized image generation model designed for high-fidelity still outputs. Paste your prompt and add modifiers like cinematic lighting, high contrast, and 8K to maximize visual impact. Take the best generated image, drop it into your preferred design tool, and overlay a single, massive text element. Use a high-contrast power word that summarizes the core mystery of your topic. A highly polished, fully automated video will sit completely unwatched if it lacks a custom high-impact visual hook to drive that very first click. Here is the result: 50 completely unique scenes, properly paced, perfectly synced, and narrated, flowing without interruption. What used to demand an entire afternoon of agonizing timeline management is now accomplished in the few minutes it takes to run a prompt and import a batch of files. Now that the mechanical production is handled, your time is freed up for strategy. Are you optimizing these rapid-fire scenes for YouTube Shorts, or are you combining multiple scripts to build deep-dive, long-form content? To get started immediately, check the video description. You will find the link to download the exact custom GPT template we use today, along with the link to install the VO Auto Generator extension. Modern AI tools shift your role from an asset creator to a systems architect. By connecting these specific platforms, you orchestrate an automated production line that scales your media output on demand.